Hey guys, it's Michael from Chess Lifestyle. And recently I've started streaming a bit on Twitch with a friend of mine called Akito. He has his own Twitch channel and I've just kind of been hopping on to basically train some chess, play some chess, do fun challenges. So that's happening every Tuesday, and here are some of the highlights from the video chosen by Chess Lifestyle fans. So hope you guys enjoy watching.
So, yeah, black to move. I think, yeah, black to move.
Okay.
I haven't saw this one. But, yeah. How would you?
As I told Akito earlier this week, I only recently found out about checks, captures, and threats.
Yeah.
So that will definitely help.
So yeah, the first thing I guess their threat is to take the bishop.
You're looking at their threats first. So like right now, I would go straight in with like looking for any forcing checkmates or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But
well,
I guess that's a good point. Like,
so I would come to the conclusion that I need a force mate on the fact that like
I see.
I'm already in exchange down.
So you do a quick check to see, okay, what the material is. Does white have any threats? Like, is
Yeah.
white checkmating on one? Like, how urgent is our attack? Right.
It might be a bit cheating, but like because I know that it's a puzzle, and like how do I say it? Like there's got to be some move that's winning. So like
Right.
if I'm just winning an exchange, it's not enough to like win the game.
Right.
So
Sure.
most likely it's like mating or something.
So puzzles will never just have like a move to win back the exchange. Probably not.
Yeah, unless it's like a really difficult puzzle or something.
Right.
Like,
And I mean, even then, like in normal chess, you know, you should look for better than just like equalize, right? So, yeah.
then there are
I
like,
mean, yeah.
there's some trick questions where the solution is to get a perpetual check and settle for a draw.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it looks like like White's king's exposed somewhat. There should be something.
Yeah, and the problem is, I think lots of the pieces are kind of a little bit loose. Like the knight on f3 is just defended by the rook. So, for instance, bringing another attacker to the king would be great. And since the bishop's being attacked, bishop g1 looks like a nice move, because if rook g1, then queen takes f3. Although, yeah. So
G2?
firstly, yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, we win a piece, we're chilling, but we just sacked a piece. And
Yeah, it was a trade.
Yeah, my god. Okay, I mean, the other reason why I said it was that if knight takes, then queen takes h2 as mate. So the knight is kind of not allowed to move.
And
so
if king takes?
Wait, well, I mean, the rook's defending. Oh, king takes.
King takes you on
the bishop, right?
Yeah. It's a nice idea. The bishop is attacked, so.
Yeah, and I feel like if I start chasing the king with some rook g8, then the king will run away.
Yeah, and it can also be taken by the queen.
Oh, okay, this is so bad. Okay.
We're
Maybe we
warming
should
up.
start with like 800 level tactics and like maybe
Okay.
step it up to 1200 if I'm feeling brave.
We could.
I think that's
Should
probably more appropriate.
we start with a normal
No,
puzzle?
I'm kidding. I'm determined. I'm
yeah.
determined to do this.
I think I have a move, but
Okay.
can't say for sure.
Okay, I'm looking now at knight e5.
Knight e5,
The
that's
reason being that it's an
awesome.
interesting threat.
Hits the queen.
I was gonna say if rook takes, then queen takes f1, but that just hangs the queen. So,
This queen is
yeah,
covering
not doing so well.
a lot of key squares.
Yeah,
by the
my god.
Oh my god, so many arrows. Not the correct one. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Got there in the end.
Yeah. I'm having to experience some like a little bit of delay. So
Okay, like
yeah, but it's all good.
couple
it's all
seconds.
Good. Yeah.
So what are the
Okay.
what are the forcing moves are there?
Okay, so candidate moves. Let's start off with the checks. So queen h2, knight takes, and we've lost our queen. Our pieces, we don't have enough pieces in the attack, so
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. Got queen takes f3 check, same kind of problem, I think. And queen takes f1, queen b2. I don't think the queen sacks are working. So we look for captures. Okay, I just
that was
said
all the captures.
And, yeah, not working. So should be a threat, hopefully. We looked at knight e5, just dreadful. Bishop g1, dreadful. So let's come up with another threat. I mean,
that's the thing about these tricky puzzles. They're often subtle moves, and that's what makes it so hard.
Yeah. Maybe I'm coming up with the most garbage suggestions ever in my head. Like,
no, it's good to like.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be tricky, I think. So
I mean, the ideas that came to my mind was maybe bishop d6 to try and increase pressure on the h2 square.
Yep.
Could be interesting. Because we're threatening bishop takes h2, and then once the bishop moves back, we've got a discovered check. I wonder how white defends against that. Maybe
queen e2.
Queen e2. Yeah, there's no rook e2 because that hangs the rook on f1. So queen e2.
Yeah, there's not enough pieces on h2.
Right. I'm trying to think if I can distract the pieces somehow, like bend knight e5 or something.
Yeah.
But then now the knight can take. So bishop d6, queen e2, knight e5, knight takes e5.
Oh, wait.
And there's no bishop takes e5.
Bishop d6, queen e2, knight e5.
Yeah, and I think that's not working because just knight takes, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. You might be onto something though. It's close.
I don't see why. I mean, all the key squares are still protected. The queen on e5 defends h2, so I'm not sure what I've gained.
Bishop d6, queen e2. There are some other forcing moves that black can play. That could be worth considering. So we ruled out knight e5. Taking on h2 wouldn't work.
Right, maybe knight d4 as well.
Knight d4.
If knight takes d4, then bishop takes h2.
Yep.
And that discovery looks pretty dangerous. Yeah, because we've got the threat of bishop g3, king g1, queen h1 checkmate.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty deadly.
Yeah, and given that knight d4 is a fork, it's hitting both the queen and knight. What options does white have? If white moves the queen, let's say to d2, I mean f2 looks wrong because then knight takes f2, queen takes f2, and you're no longer defending the h2 square. So if queen d2, then you've got two pieces attacking the knight on f3, so just knight f3.
Yeah.
And if rook f3, queen f3.
If queen g2?
That looks pretty nice. If queen g2, I don't know why I dismissed that move.
This is very tricky.
If knight takes f3, rook has to take. Queen can't take, otherwise mate. So rook takes f3. Queen h2 doesn't lead to anything because queen takes. either rook takes or bishop takes, I don't think it's getting anywhere. So okay, let's go through that once more. So if bishop d6, queen e2, knight d4, queen g2.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any other possibilities?
Maybe this isn't the move.
Right. Yeah, when to give up on a tactic is an interesting.
It seems like too many trades taking place there. Queen g2, I don't see anything really.
Mm-hmm. By the way, is my face frozen on the stream?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. There we go.
I was kind of like so focused on the puzzle. I was like, wait, I haven't seen my face in a long time.
It's because I had Discord minimized, so it wasn't refreshing. Okay. I've got you on my second monitor now. It's all good.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Yeah. I'm also struggling with this one.
2 hours later, we're like on this first puzzle.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So
okay, I'm trying to cheat by looking at chat, see if anyone's got any suggestions.
Any suggestions, chat?
No.
Let us know. I have a feeling. So if queen takes g8 isn't a move, right? Then rook g8 is winning, I think.
Is it actually winning?
Because
then if so, then maybe a move like b5 is strong.
That's what I was thinking.
Kind of bait him into taking the bishop.
Yeah.
But okay, let's see that. So if b5, queen takes c5, rook g8. We're threatening mate in 1, and how does white deal with this? Probably some rook f2.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the bishop's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not then. This is tricky.
I feel like we were right with bishop d6.
Bishop d6?
Queen e2, knight d4, queen g2. Yeah. I feel like there should be something there we're missing.
Let's see. I didn't see it. What is the move?
I'm just realizing again, knight takes f3, rook f3 isn't even forced. Like, white can just take the queen.
Yeah, there's an extra trade that can take place as well.
Yeah. What about if bishop d6, queen e2? Maybe now we can play rook g8? Is that useful at all?
What's the threat?
I don't know. Open file for the rook.
Yeah.
Maybe we can change the move order. So if we play some like knight d4 first or knight e5 immediately. Knight d4. Let's say if knight takes. Oh, if knight takes, then queen h2, mate. If knight b4, queen takes c5, then knight takes f3 is looking pretty spicy.
Yeah, that might be actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Strat. Just change the move order. That's the lesson.
That is a good lesson. Should we lock it in?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Nice. Take.
Wait, let me just refresh this so I can
Okay.
be Watch real time unfolding of
Yeah.
solution. I hope it's the solution. So knight d4. Oh, they throw in a rook e8.
Yeah.
There. Okay, well, I mean, we've got a choice of 2 moves. Actually, 3 moves. We can play queen c8 as well. But,
Yep.
okay. King a7 looks dodgy as fuck because queen takes c5 comes with check. Am I allowed to swear on Twitch? Is that
Yes, you
allowed?
are.
That is right.
Especially on my channel.
Great. Wonderful. Lovely.
King a7 is probably
Okay,
King a7 is worse than queen c8 because you're getting mated.
Right, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. So, okay, that tells us rook takes e8 is forced, so we can just go ahead and play that, I guess.
You got it right.
Yeah.
I think that.
Ooh. So I'm helping Akito get his, like, 3,000 bits rating.
My puzzle rating. Thank you for carrying.
Oh, plus 21. Stonks.
Well done. Okay, next one. Oh, this is a crazy position. Okay, so white to move.
Okay, so we've got some nice checks. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, white is getting wrecked if white doesn't play forcing. Now, rook takes f1 or queen takes f1, both lead to mate. So we need to act pretty quick. And that means we've got a choice of either bishop g8 or queen g8.
Yeah.
So
We probably need to get a mating thing. Right.
yes. So to be honest, I like the idea of bishop g8 more because bishop g8 it means that the queen can be used for the rest of the sequence. And just as a quick check, like bishop g8, if king h8, you've got bishop f7 stopping the escape square on g6, king h7, queen g8, checkmate.
Yeah.
So if bishop g8, king g6,
That's force.
now
yeah.
we're free to move the queen.
Force continuation.
Maybe queen queen e8 check.
Yep, that's another
there's
check.
no f6 one.
Which forces king
and then
g5.
Looks like king g5 is forced, yeah.
Yep.
And from there we have h4 as a check. Looks interesting. I don't see any other checks. Maybe queen e7. Also, yeah, what is this Blue Elvis ASMR name?
Oh, so you can use channel points to redeem ASMR name where I'd like whisper the username in the mic.
Oh hell
So
yeah!
I have a pretty good mic. I think I scared them.
Lovely.
I hope you enjoyed that one. But yeah, feel free to contribute to these puzzles if you have any ideas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Help me out.
Yeah, so I think that's definitely good because all of these moves are forced. Black has to go to g5, and in those two moves, you've brought your bishop and queen close to the king.
Yeah,
the king is forced to
and on g5, I think we have a choice between either playing h4 or maybe queen e7.
Yeah,
those are my candidates.
They're the only checks, right? Otherwise,
right,
you're getting mated somehow.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So maybe queen e7 first, because I like to just check, if the king can't go back to g6, then I'd be very happy with queen e7.
Mm-hmm.
So if queen e7, king g6.
Yep.
I can give another check on e6.
Yep.
Which will force the king back to g5. But now
then you can
is that
take
more useful? Yes, it is more useful. Yeah, I can take on f5.
Then if rook f6?
If rook f6, then I have queen g4 checkmate.
Oh yeah, that is checkmate. Good.
So that looks promising. I think h4 is kind of like the move you play in blitz because you're just like, oh, h4 check, and then the king gets further away and has too many squares and there's not enough checkmating. So I'd be very happy with queen e7.
Queen e7.
So queen e7, let's say king g4.
Yep. That's
is played.
that's another place. Yep.
We've got queen takes g7 as a check.
Yep, that's a check. Another forcing move. King has to go either h file or rook g5.
Yeah, rook g5 is what I was a bit worried about.
Rook g5, you have another check you can throw.
Ah, we do. Is that h3?
Not
Is that
quite.
the other two?
Bring all the pieces in.
Aha, okay, bishop e6.
Bishop e6.
And that's almost checkmate. King h5 is forced.
Or
and then...
h4. H4.
Ah, that's true.
Wait, the queen's on g6, right? Or queen's on g7. So yeah, h4, h5.
Queen's on g7. And then queen takes h6. Check. And rook h5 is forced.
What if king h5?
With...
Then you can't take the pawn.
Right. Maybe queen f7 check?
That looks good.
That the way to go?
Yep, queen e7.
And
then king h4.
Back to h4, because there's now no takes on h6. Maybe queen f4 check?
Yep, correct.
Although black can bring the queen back to g4. But then at the very least we've got bishop takes g4, and what's the material like that? We'd have a queen versus a rook, so that would be
winning.
Fine. And it looks like without queen g4, is king h5 the only move apart from queen g4, and in which case we just play bishop f7.
Yep, rook g6
and
forced.
On rook g6. Okay, we've got bishop takes g6 check, king takes g6 forced, queen f5 check, king g7 forced, queen f7 check, king h8 forced, and we have a lame perpetual.
Where's the checkmate? Hello, Sarah. Please don't say h3.
I don't remember when that was. Do I still have my bishop? I have no, I don't have my bishop.
Yeah, you've traded your bishop for the rook.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
To be fair, though, I remember reading about this, or someone told me that if the king is on a run and you see a perpetual after a line of 10 moves, that's like certification you can go into it. Because it's at the very least you've got a perpetual, and the chances are on a king run they're gonna get wrecked. So all in all, I'm happy to play those moves, I think.
Yeah.
At least up to a point.
I think another way to come to the conclusion that bishop g8 is the only move is just looking at any of the other options and being they're not good enough.
Right. Yeah, I guess I went way too deep into bishop g8 before considering if queen g8 is just mating in 2 moves.
Yeah.
But I guess my intuition told me that it wouldn't be, so I just kind of didn't bother. But yeah, I guess it's worth checking. So queen g8, king g6 forced.
Yeah, queen g8 is the only other move, right?
Yeah. And queen e6 check.
Yep.
Oh, this looks interesting, because then we just get queen e6 immediately, and then we're taking on f5 with check. Oh my god.
But then rook f6 maybe.
Rook f6. And there's no queen g4 because there's a queen on d8. d1, sorry.
Yep. Yep, there's a lot of arrows in this stream. Lots of mental chess. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not as big a fan of it, because if we play pawn takes f6, we're just getting mated. Are we getting mated? Because our bishop defends on f1.
True.
So can we just play pawn takes and just be yo, we're a bishop up, black king is weak?
getting tricky. Do you take the free rook or do you go for
I mean,
mates?
both look great. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So okay, what would you do in this position? Let's say you've calculated all of this.
Mhm.
I think I'd still go bishop. It looks way more fun. Looks
Bishop?
more forcing. Yeah, I mean, I think rook f6 looks worse. It looks losing for black, but I would just go bishop. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad choice.
I would.
Or you think queen is just more simple and should just go queen.
I would go for queen, but we could try bishop.
Interesting. Is your account your rating, man?
No,
Up to you,
I don't. No. It's your thing, so I don't mind.
Okay.
My post rating. Should we go for bishop?
Yeah, let's go bishop.
Okay.
Screw you, light chess. Let's go.
Oh, there's a delay.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the move. Okay. Yeah, you'll just have to wait 10 seconds for my reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the sign is that if there's like a 20 move variation, it's probably not a light chess puzzle. So,
Yeah. There'll be like a
that's,
3,000 rating puzzle.
yeah. But I'm interested why bishop's not working. Surely it can't be the line we gave and it ends in a perpetual check and it's just not good enough. I don't believe that we played that so accurately.
Yeah, we can check, but I think
Yeah.
this
Okay, so queen g8 is the move.
this wins a rook either way, and I
Yeah.
think that's just a clean win.
Yeah, okay.
Let's. I think we can turn on Stockfish now, so we can see what's happening after bishop g8.
Right. Maybe we just missed like something very early on.
Bishop
Black
g8
was
is minus 69, which is very nice. Okay, what happens? King
I mean,
G6?
for the minus 69, like you can't blame me going for it, you know.
Yeah. So your line was king g6, queen e8 check, king g5, queen e7. Yeah, we calculated this.
Yeah.
King h5. Was it bishop f7?
No, we made a mistake by looking at
We looked at king
we
g4.
said king g4, in which white had queen g7. So suddenly,
Oh yeah, it's saying it's a draw now
yeah.
with the perpetual check. Most likely.
really?
Wait, this is the line we looked at.
Yeah, this is the line we looked at. Yeah, so I think in hindsight, like after king g5, black has too many options.
Yeah.
So yeah, just simple take the rook.
This bit so bishop g8. It looks like you're bringing the bishop in, but this bishop has a very key role of preventing mate.
Yeah.
So
that's something I consider.
Yeah. Okay, should we do one more?
Yeah, sure.
One more,
Let's
and
go.
we can go to the next segment.
I feel like warmed up now. I can calculate fast.
Nice.
No more minus 69.
Minus 69 plays. Oh, okay. This is more of like an end game type. Lots of calculation. This should be doable.
Okay. Stream has caught up, so
Nice.
okay. First move, you just gotta consider rook takes knight.
Yeah,
Like
rook takes knight.
it's just terrible. It's just terrible.
Forces knight
Like,
d7. Right.
Wait, what? Wait.
Rook takes
no,
rook.
I was saying rook takes knight.
Oh, rook takes knight.
Rook takes b6.
Then rook
it's
takes
just bad.
b6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my instinct.
Oh,
so-
you're sacrificing instincts.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Why take a free rook when you can just lose the game?
Exactly.
So okay, rook takes rook. Yeah, fails to knight d7 check, but does it fail?
Does it fail?
We have a very active king. We have potential of creating a passed pawn.
Yep.
So let's see. Rook b8.
Okay.
Knight d7. King d6. Knight takes b8. King c7 looks interesting. Now there are two lines of play. Either black can try sack the knight, or he can just start rolling with his e-pawn. So I think I'll start looking at the e-pawn line first. So So after king c7, black plays e5, king takes knight on b8, e4, king takes a7, e3, b6, e2, b7, queens.
Yeah.
And given that we were a piece down, we also have a dangerous pawn on a6.
Mhm.
And in endgames, it's not about the number of pawns, but how far advanced the pawn is. So I'd be very happy with my chances there. So
You
if we
would?
now look at... I would? Wait,
Yep. Yeah.
Should I be? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if rook b8, knight d7, king d6, knight b8, king c7, this time what if knight takes a6, just trying to eliminate one of the pawns?
Yep.
Then pawn takes a6,
Yep.
e5, we can't stop the pawn, so we have to just go all in. King b7, e4 takes on a7, e3, king b7, e2, a7, e1 queen, a1 queen. And the problem is black will play queen h1, skewering the king to the queen. And
Yep.
once the king moves, queen takes queen, king takes queen, and black has a majority and a more active king, so black will win.
That is losing for white.
Yes.
Well calculated.
So, that kind of sucks. And I felt like all of that was pretty forced. So maybe we can't go taking the rook.
Blue Elvis suggests rook takes pawn.
Ah.
Might be interesting.
I'd be
Have a
interesting.
look at that.
I will look at that in a second, but
Okay.
if rook, knight d7 check, king
Yeah.
d6, and knight takes b8, another interesting move is to play b6.
Yeah.
Because if pawn takes pawn, then a7, and the knight is not able to stop the pawn.
Mhm.
And if knight a6, then we play pawn takes a7. The knight does not have any checks, and we're queening. So I believe that is the answer.
Nice.
So no need to look at any rook takes pawn.
Yeah.
The forcing lines are working.
Correct. Yeah. Blue Elvis, if this is a move, but it fails to knight c4 check, I think. What's the refutation?
If rook takes pawn. I mean
it's
black is
just-
simply a knight up, right? So if he
Yeah.
just takes on b5, like at the least he can sack the knight for the a pawn and still have 2 pawns up in a rook endgame.
Yep.
So
Whilst
Not
this is very forcing. And then this was the key move to promote very quickly. And that wins for
Yeah.
white.
yeah,
Well done.
b6.
Nice. Very good.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Redemption.
Mm-hmm.